Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali, spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Remember, for those of you that are having spiritual problem or need counseling, you can contact me at 339-1670. Those of you who have properties to sell or looking for a property to buy, you can also contact me at 339-1670. You can call my office at 237-3135 from 10 a.m. Now, those of you on our page, Real Talk with Saieed Ali, like and share our page as we go live. Those of you on YouTube, subscribe to TT Real Talk, hit the bell, and you will know when we go live. I want to say a special good night to you viewers of Real Talk in Trinidad and Tobago, of the Caribbean, and around the globe. Now, viewers, I am giving you this minute to call your friends, call your family, let them know that Real Talk is going live, and I'll see you right after this break.
Do you want to start your own dental clinic but think it's going to cost you a fortune? Then this is the place for you. You can get an X-ray machine bundle which includes a Dell AMD laptop with auto X-ray software, a sitting stool, a mouse, dental sheets, manual processing machine, and film processing liquid with lots more. You can also get a dental chair bundle with a built-in suction pump, a screen, a sink and light with adjustable height and dental instruments, and the sterilizer bundle with dental instruments and sterilizer bags. You can get all this for only $160,000. Or you can get the X-ray machine with the Dell AMD laptop with other bundles for only $35,000, a sterilizer for $30,000, and the suction pump and compressor for only $20,000.
All these offers include the bundles.
This is a very limited offer, so get what you need today. If you call now, you'll be guaranteed free local shipping and installation with a 1-year manufacturer warranty.
Call 237-3135 today.
Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call 1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali, consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on YouTube.com and TT Real Talk on Facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. As we start off tonight's program, the North America Caribbean Teachers Association, NACTA, conducted face-to-face interview this month to represent the demographic of the population going into the 2020 general election. NACTA indicated that the UNC is struggling against the PNM in key marginal seats in the East-West corridor and noted that the PNM leads the UNC by 23 to 18 seats. Dr. Vishnu Bisram, who was the overseer to polls done by NACTA, indicated that in order for the UNC to form the government after election due in September 2020, it must retain its 18 seats and grab 3 seats from the PNM. This month, polls show a trend with over half the nation turned off from both major parties. Real Talk then contacted the deputy political leader of the UNC, David Lee, for comment. David Lee indicated that they are a bit surprised by the poll done by NACTA and noted that a similar poll done by the UNC shows something completely different. David Lee also indicated that all polls should be taken seriously. However, the UNC disagree with Dr. Vishnu Bisram polls. He also noted that UNC have good faith and that they will form the next government in the Trinidad and Tobago.
Now, all polls should be taken seriously. If the NACTA polls has shown that, which we are in sort of a disagreement with, because our polls don't show that. We do our own internal polling by someone independent, and our polls does not show what Mr. Bisram, who is the head of that NACTA body, says. So that we are a bit surprised by his polls. We have good faith that we would form the next government when elections is called. So, but as everything else, we listen to the polls, we read the polls, and it just pushes us harder to do the work that we continue to do especially in the marginal areas.
Now, viewers, UNC Deputy Political Leader David Lee is also urging the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago to keep their faith in the United National Congress, as the PNM does not know how to run Trinidad and Tobago.
Given what has been happening in this whole country with the economy being dead, Petrotrin, 5,000 plus workers, close to 9,000 have been sent home. Petrotrin is in turmoil. Our fuel security is also in jeopardy. You have issues in the energy sector with this present government. They don't know, they don't have any vision and a plan for this country to carry it forward. So we tell the citizens that the United National Congress continue to do the groundwork that is required, and you will see changes within the United National Congress, and time will tell. So we tell the country, keep the faith, and because this PNM government who is in control, does not have a clue in how to govern and turn around this country.
Now, viewers, I want to hear what you have to say. Do you have faith in the UNC, as David Lee have said, or do you believe in the NACTA polls that the UNC is losing to the PNM in marginal seats? Phone lines are open, 237-3135. I want to hear what you have to say, the viewers, because of the fact that come general election, you are the one, the people, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago are the ones who have to choose the government. You are the one that bring the government, whether it's PNM, whether it's UNC, whether it's PPE or PPWho, whatever it is, you the viewers have to do that. Now I want to hear from you. It's Mash Up Monday tonight. I want to hear what party you are mashing up and what party you would like to run. Caller, good night.
Hi, good night. How are you?
Go right ahead. I'm okay.
Right, well, I believe strongly in the NACTA poll because I find that poll is very accurate.
Okay.
And really and truly, I am just fed up. I don't trust the UNC. I don't trust PNM.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, both parties, I don't know. They only talk and they just don't deliver.
I understand what you're saying.
Up to this point in time, I still want to know
Mm-hmm.
all the talk about the Cooper Children's Hospital.
Yes.
Right? What is happening to that there? And is there any equipment in that? UNC boasted. They boasted was having scarf and equipment and whatnot for that hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And I up to this point in time is only a blame game. Blame UNC, blame PNM, right? But it was in your time the Cuba Hospital was open was the time of the UNC. And the UNC should have taken front and opened it one time and have it in full operation. So I don't know. Eventually, I will not be voting.
Thank you, my friend. Now, viewers, I want to hear from you tonight. Do you believe in the NACTA poll? Do you think the UNC is losing in the marginal seats to the PNM? I want to hear from you, the citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. I want to hear what is your take. Do you believe that? Do you think the PNM will win the next election that will be called in 2020? Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Ali.
Good night, my friend. Go right ahead.
Yeah, I listen to the poll, and I see so much on the studio. Now, the poll say UNC have an uphill task, but they are ahead. How can you rationalize that? Once they are ahead, that means they think they're doing something good. So I am saying, unlike the last caller who said that they are all the same and then blame the UNC, when you look at the track record of the UNC, it's like chalk and cheese to what is going on now, you know. Nothing is working. Nothing is working, but we had so much things going. The country was much nicer under the last government. But this one, it is a mess. Now, the school, Dr. Rowley will always say that government is a continuum. All the schools that the last government did, why did they continue to open them and fix them up? So this caller just a while ago is saying that they built the hospital and they didn't open it. Government's supposed to be a continuum.
I understand.
So when I hear them talking, so them is PNM who vex because PNM is support, they're not performing for them. They can't just own PNM, they want to own UNC too. UNC did their job. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, my friend. Now, viewers, those of us on our live stream, I would like you to share the stream. Let people be aware of Real Talk with Saieed Ali, because presently we are the #1 current affairs program in Trinidad and Tobago. And I hope by the end of August, we become the second or the first most viewed program of the Caribbean. And it's only you, the viewers, could make us #1. Why am I saying that? Because we bring the issue to you, the people. Whatever issue that is going on in your area, whether it's the drains, whether it's the road, whether it's WASA, whether it's the neighbor, the guns, the drugs, the rape, the kidnap, the murder, I bring the incident of the day to you, the people. Caller, good night.
I find.
Yes, my friend.
I know where.
I good.
There's a clear way. When I hear people talking and people saying they don't want to vote UNC, you know what I would say going on there? They had 35 years of peace in this country. Right? They had 5 years of other government that taken power within Pandey and the NAR and the UNC. So how you could stand up and blame and say other people that you don't trust the UNC? They don't even give the party 10 years in power to see what they can open and what they can't open. But they can sit down and talk and blame Kamala for most of the things that happen in Trinidad. Why? And it's only 5 years that she had in power.
I understand.
You understand? So when you hear people talking about they can't make up their mind, but what it is they want to do, they can't trust nobody. They should have trust in the UNC and give them the next 5 years in order to see the hospital open and many other things that in this country open, but they didn't want to do that. Understand? So have a good night.
I understand what you are saying, caller. Now, viewers, I want you to understand that every caller have the right to voice their concern and their opinion. As long as you do not use vulgar language, I will not have the cause to cut you. Now, this is Trinidad. We have had all parties, UNC, ANR, PNM, rule in this land. And we are in a time now that the people need change. Now, I am not telling you to vote UNC, vote PNM, vote ANR, vote PPP or PPE, PEP, however you call it. You are the citizen. You have to know what you want done. I could educate you and show you what party did what. I bring the incident of the day to you. I bring the issues of the day to you, the people. So you now have to understand what you need from what party. Caller, good night.
Yes, good night.
Go right ahead.
Yes, man, thank you very much. And polls do not win election.
True.
So do not let us be fooled. I want to tell the supporters of the UNC, do not feel no how about that poll. Stand firm. Because we have to be real.
Yes.
When you on the ground sit like Sandy Grande, right now holding their head and balling. Sit like Tenapuna, right now holding their head and balling. Sit like Arima, holding their head and balling. We have to question that poll. We have to find out when that poll, who pay for that poll. We have to ask questions. We have to ask questions about that. Who pay for that poll? Because that poll smells fishy. It smells nasty, dirty, and stink.
Be careful with your language, caller.
Yeah. But I understand how it smells. It smells fishy. And we have to be very careful of people putting things out there, trying to mislead the public. Just like, yes. So, when we all know they want to target the one door corridor movement, what the UNC right now have the corridor, everybody on the corridor, Mr. Ali, hallucinating.
Call, are you there? I guess we lost that. You see, viewers, this is what I've been saying. This is your country. You have to know what you want. You have to stand for what you want. You see, it's not just about voting in a party now. It's voting in progress, voting in development, it's voting in proper security, proper strategic team in order to get what we want done. And if we don't have a proper head that rules, what would happen? Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Saeed. Good program as usual. And your program is already the #1 of the Caribbean. Eh? I don't think no one in the world has a program like this.
Thank you,
so
my
you are
friend.
#1 already, right?
Thank you.
Anyway, we have over the years is PNM, UNC, PNM. People are fed up. And you know what they are fed up with? They wait every construction, let me say like the hospital. They wait for the last year. They say, boy, we go open this in the 5th year, the year of general election, right? So same thing with PNM. You want to bet next year they will be paving over there, rain, mud, everything they're paving over, thinking they starve you for 4 years and come the last year to feed you. And this is what people are fed up with. People want to see quality work from the time you get into office. Inform the citizen what is happening, because we employ and put you there. Tell us what is happening with the treasury. Tell us what you're going to do. But the politicians, oh God, they keep lying and fooling us. And this is what people is fed up with. But we know PNM destroyed this country. And the UNC is not telling us what they're going to do for us to carry the country forward, what they're going to do to better the lives of the citizens of this country. So people right now, they're not upbeat to vote for any of the party. That's the problem we have. And right now, they're going to starve you for 4 years and feed you in the last year. And people fed up with that. So I hope the politician will listen to Real Talk, where every caller that call on your program and talk, it is connected to politics. Thank you very much, Mr. Saeed.
Thank you, my friend. Now, like I said, this is our country. You see, we need to put aside the race. We need to put aside the religion. We need to put aside the guns. We need to put aside the gang leaders. We need to put aside the crooked cops. We need to put aside, as we would say, corrupt politicians. You see, when you reach in a certain level of power, you just forget where you come from, and you just forget who put you there. I am not asking, I am telling you. They just forget who put them there. How come we're not hearing UNC members when the PNM is lashing them with a whip? This is what I want you all to understand. The opposition is there to uprise, to let the other party know that, hey, you just can't do this as you want. That is what the opposition is there for. Now, you all would understand that I am not affiliated with any party. Hence the reason why I could talk like this. Kola, good night.
Yeah, good night, Saeed, good night.
Good night, go right ahead.
Yeah, but here now, Saeed, order over 25 or 30 years back, the PNM run the country, and the PNM closed down all the companies in Trinidad and Tobago. Even Carry Limited, even everything they closed down, even TFTT for the last, everything they've done with it, right? And look, the Pitch Lake, the Diamond Lake, where we have.
Yes.
They sell it out to the Chinese. But how they got to sell out everything? And so them can run nothing to make money? Yeah. And if you see them, they're balling that they go run the country. Them can run our country. Them never do nothing good for this country.
Thank you. You see, the reason why I am asking you to call is voice your concern. Because every 5 years is your fingertip that is dipping in the ink. It's your fingertip. And when a party go up there, they go to serve the people. And when they turn from the people tend to rebel. Because when you hear a corporation saying that we are not getting funding, what does that say? That says that the government that is in leadership is not working. And if you are not working, what will you have to do? You would have to leave. But how are you leaving? Every 5 years. So you see the population asking Rowley to step down. I am telling you, Rowley is not stepping down. I am telling you that. You will wait for 2020. Is that a UNC, PNM, PEP, or whoever it may be? Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead.
Right. I am calling on Bassant to go and have a talk with the COP and build COP stronger and come out. Be tired with this Kamala and this Rowley. All of them have in their party. We want new teeth if there's anything.
Thank you, my friend. Again, it leads back to the people. Now, I could draw a reference. This is in no way to target the UNC or to target the PNM. I want to make myself very clear. But you're looking at production for the last 5 years. For the last 4 years. Right? And now you're stepping back now for the last 8 years. Do that. You see, a company is run with statistics. For every year, how much you increase, how much you decrease, what's your sale margin, what's your profit, what's your loss. I could tell you. So if for the last 8 years you had production, okay, you're looking at that production, what was your gain, what was your loss? 9 years up the road now, you're looking at that production. What was your gain, what was your loss? And the people would understand who is better than who. I am not saying it's not for me to decide, it's for you, the people, to decide. Caller, good night.
Hi, good night.
Go right ahead.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Nice program, as usual.
Thank you.
This UNC and PNM, right? I think, well, for me, I had enough of the PNM. They did nothing for us. And keeping in mind, Mr. Manning warned not just me, but the country, right, about Mr. Rowley, right? He warned us. Mr. Rowley did nothing for us, nothing. Every day I crying for my money from the TTPS, every single day, right? I don't even hear about the Minister of Finance. I don't even hear about him. So in my opinion, Dr. Rowley did nothing for this country, absolutely nothing. His job layoff is one problem to the next. I can't say. I don't want to say he blind the country. I do not want to say that. But it's one to the next to keep going down from crime. Look, they put the best person there to fight crime, Mr. Griffith, and he's seen so much problems, so much problems. So something about this PNM, I think they have to go, right? They have to go. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my friend. Let me tell you something. Every citizen does look for growth. Every worker, every household does look for growth. They want to be better than yesterday. They want to be better than last year. It is for you to decide. I often say, if every politician, every minister fix their area, fix their constituency, liaise with the corporation, find out what they want, go to the Minister of Finance, allocate money, fix your constituency, and you would rule for years to come. Viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but stay locked on. This is Real Talk, and I'm Saieed Ali.
Do you want to start your own dental clinic but think it's going to cost you a fortune? Then this is the place for you. You can get an X-ray machine bundle which includes a Dell AMD laptop with auto X-ray software, a sitting stool, a mouse, dental sheets, manual processing machine, and film processing liquid with lots more. You can also get a dental chair bundle with a built-in suction pump, a screen, a sink and light with adjustable height and dental instruments, and the sterilizer bundle with dental instruments and sterilizer bags. You can get all this for only $160,000. Or you can get the X-ray machine with the Dell AMD laptop with other bundles for only $35,000, a sterilizer for $30,000, and the suction pump and compressor for only $20,000.
All these offers include the bundles.
This is a very limited offer, so get what you need today. If you call now, you'll be guaranteed free local shipping and installation with a 1-year manufacturer warranty.
Call 237-3135 today.
Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call 1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali. Consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on YouTube.com and TT Real Talk on Facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. Now listen this. Last Thursday, one of Real Talk viewers asked about whether or not Michaela Pandey is launching any political party, as they are not hearing from the political leader.
I would like to know if Miss Michaela Pandey is, launching any party. What happened? I don't think we want to go back to the PNM or the UNC. And keeping in mind, Mr. Pandey was there. We can't blame his daughter for mistakes that he made. So I think she should come out and say something, because we're really looking for something new. Right? Everybody makes mistakes, and if she did and she make a mistake, at least we know, we give her a chance. Right? So I don't think we want to go back to UNC or PNM. So she should, enlighten us on what she's going to do.
Now listen to this, viewers. Michaela Pandey Party, the Patriotic Front, was formally launched on May 25th of the year 2019. Michaela Pandey indicated that she will not focus on neither the PNM or the UNC. However, she will concentrate on the people of Trinidad and Tobago. On the line is the political party for the Patriotic Front, Mrs. Michaela Pandey. Good night to you, Ms. Michaela.
Good night, Saeed. Thank you for having me on.
I want to take this time out to thank you for taking your time out to join us on Real Talk, so that the viewers would understand you and they would understand the party that you are going to run. Now my question to you.
Thank you.
Is the Patriotic Front still campaigning for the 2020 general election?
Yes, what has happened is on the 25th of May, we had a press conference and we announced that the party was formed, and we had gone to the EBC and did all the formal requirements that you need to participate in to form the party. So we announced that we had done that. Yes, we have intentions of contesting the 2020 election. But as you would know, Saeed, I was listening to your program, so you seem very versed in politics. One day in politics is a year in somebody else's life. So, of course, we are looking at the political landscape, and we felt that the time had come to perhaps give people a choice. Very much like you continuously say, it is up to people at the end of the day, and I think sometimes for quite some time, we found ourselves almost in a political revolving door where we vote one out when we get upset 2-3 years into it when promises are broken. And I think with a group of patriots, really, putting aside color, creed, class, race, age, gender, but people who want the same thing, to come together wherever in the country you're from, but to just focus on what needs to be done. And I think there is so much that goes on and time that's wasted with criticizing and dividing people. You just have to look on Facebook and see the way that people treat with each other, and not with issues. And that's what I think we need to do. We need to focus on the issues. We all know what the problems are, right? The question now is, what is the solution?
True.
And I think that all you ever find is criticizing why this one didn't do this one, why this one didn't do when that was there, as opposed to saying, what is the solution to this? How exactly are we going to move forward? Because you have to remember that first and foremost, we are all Trinbagonians, right? We all have the same problems, Whether the problem is our road, whether it is that we need to go and renew a birth certificate and it's taking months, whether it is traffic, whether it is crime, whatever it is, wherever we live, we all have the same problems. And I think we need to focus, listen, this is the problem and what the solution is. And I as a young person, I've been in politics, watching on in politics, obviously, for some time. You're not seeing that happening. And then you think, are we going to take another 5 years of just replacing and putting, voting in and out and in and out, where there seems to be no term or long-term plan for the economy, for example. I'm not saying that they need to tell us what your manifesto or anything is, but there must be some kind of plan for the economy. There must be some kind of plan for unemployment. There must be some kind of plan for students when they come out, the education system. And there seems not to be, but a lot of to in and fro in, and who stole more than the other one and who didn't. And I think we're wasting time while the country just sinks.
Now, Michaela, my next question to you is refer to the same thing you just said. What plans does the Patriotic Front has for Trinidad and Tobago in terms of taking the country forward?
Definitely, I think the most important thing that we need to look at, I know people speak of crime and it's affecting us everywhere we are. I think we need to look at the economy. It trickles down to everything else. When some people even say that it's a cause sometimes of crime. So I think the economy is something that needs to be focused on. I can't say why the PNM or the UNC, for example, did what they did when they were there, but I think it is so important putting aside Petrotrin for a second, to diversify this economy, and I really mean that. I think it is so important. Even if agriculture, ecotourism, but we need to diversify, because whether you like it or not, people are moving away from oil in the world. So putting aside just looking a bit long term, we have to stop being so dependent on oil and gas, waiting and hoping and praying that it goes up, and then the price goes up, and then we go, and it's the same vicious circle. You need to diversify this economy. And for me, agriculture is an important thing. This country needs to be able to feed itself. We don't need all these 1,000 acres to plant anymore, There's hydroponics, aquaponics, you're planting upwards. Move forward in your thinking. The same nonsense over and over. You have to ask yourself, you look at the price of food, for example. I did not see the UNC and or the PNM do anything about it, because you have food importers who make their profiteers. That's what is in my mind. So you say you go into any supermarket and you look around, there's nothing that you cannot grow. There's nothing you cannot grow. People literally in this country, and like I say, I'm not bothered about UNC or PNM cussing each other. People suffering to eat. Okay? You want basic things. Housing, for example. The UNC, in its last incarnation, used to say, listen, give the people who deserve the houses. Don't build house on agricultural land, because people cannot eat concrete. We also used to say at one stage, these wicked PNM that when they're giving out houses, they have a lottery system. We're going to change it. The UNC came in and didn't. We have to realize, listen, I can't say who did what when they were there, but whatever resources that you have, how you're going to use them and how you're going to use it effectively. Whilst it's a brilliant idea to have probably thought, listen, let me build a hospital, but we need to stop and think that we have hospitals that exist that don't function, that don't have beds. So we need, like a family, think of a government as a family. If one day you lose a job or you start paying less, you have to restructure your finances. You may not afford to get as luxury goods as you wanted. I mean, I don't think it's rocket science, Saeed. I don't think people need any kind of big degree and masters and PhD to just look and see. It's straightforward. But there are too many competing things going on, and the people that get involved in politics don't get involved in politics for the right reason. So my view, my brother, is you have to begin with looking at the economy. When there's no money, when people are losing their jobs, it affects everything. You can lose your home. People have to look at their little payments they have to make for their car. I mean, the economy really is something so much more important than we look at. I mean, Diversify fishing. Look how we treat with fishermen, for example.
True.
Right? They don't have a proper depot to put they store their things, to sell at. We treat them. We live on an island teeming with fish around us. I mean, you know, it's basic things that I think is not being done because too much he said, she said, he did, he didn't do is going on. And that's my view, brother.
Thank you. Now, Michaela, I want to thank you again once more for informing Trinidad and Tobago about your party once more and a view on what you will do if and when your party comes into power. I want to thank you for joining us, and I wish you all the best in the upcoming general election.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, and you have a good night, and to the viewers as well. Bye-bye.
Thank you, my dear. Bye-bye. Now, viewers, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service has introduced a new mobile detention bus for assisting in dealing with crowd control for large groups of people. The Commissioner of Police, Gary Griffith, recently spoke about acquiring such buses to deal with unlawful protesting and crowd control. Via a media release, the TTPS stated that these detention buses will assist police officers in dealing with crowd control, riots, and an occasion which warrants the TTPS to detain large numbers of persons for breaking the law. Now, that is a serious thing. Now, people must need to understand that if you want to protest, contact the Commissioner's office.
A built-in suction pump, a screen, a sink and light with adjustable height and dental instruments, and the sterilizer bundle with dental instruments and sterilizer bags. You can get all this for only $160,000. Or you can get the X-ray machine with the Dell AMD laptop with other bundles for only $35,000. The sterilizer for $30,000 and the suction pump and compressor for only $20,000.
All these offers include the bundles.
This is a very limited offer, so get what you need today. If you call now, you'll be guaranteed free local shipping and installation with a 1-year manufacturer warranty.
Call 237-3135 today.
I do apologize for that break in transmission, dear viewers. But I was talking about when police exercise their duty in arrests or raids. I want you to understand, I want the citizen to understand this. You see, this is getting citizen in problems. Because sometimes an innocent individual will be caught by the officers. You know why? Because you're obstructing the officers from carrying out their duties. And when you go before the court of law with obstruction, it clearly shows that you were disrespecting the officers. You were preventing the officers from doing their jobs. That's why I always say, when police come to hold you, do not resist. Offer yourself to the police, put on your silver bracelets and go down to the station. You will have your day. Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Said.
Go right ahead.
Yes, today there was a circulation order by the Commissioner of Police. You know, if you're in Cedras and something happened and you're going to the station, they tell you, where you're from? Are you from Cunupia? You go Cunupia, but they cannot do that again. If they do that, they will be fired. Once you take down the police number and the name and the time he was doing sentry, he got fired.
Yes.
It circulated today by ASP Roger Alexander. You cannot, anywhere in Trinidad and Tobago, you make a report, they must take it now.
Yes.
Have a good night, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Now, I'm going to tell you something. If you go in an area and something wrong to you, by law, the officer is supposed to take your report. It does not matter where or what area you're from. They ought to take your report. Moving on, viewers. Following the tropical storm warning over islands such as Barbados, Dominica, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines, the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Keith Rowley, returned from his trip to Barbados early Monday morning. Both the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago and the Barbados Prime Minister witnessed the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding, that is an MOU, between the two countries on Saturday, 24th of August, 2019 in Bridgetown, Barbados. The MOU established a general framework of both parties to undertake cooperative initiative in the area of energy, energy security, and energy exploration, development, and production in relation to hydrocarbon resources that extend across the maritime boundaries. Now, I would like to congratulate the PNM in moving forward with Barbados for these matters such as energy, energy sector, energy security, energy exploration, development and production. Hydrocarbon is a serious thing and we are going into the future. So I just want to congratulate the Prime Minister in this way forward with the Barbados government. You know, when you do good, I will congratulate you. But when you do bad and you're not standing up where you're supposed to stand up, I will hit you with the whip. Believe it or not. Caller, good night.
Yeah, Saeed, good night.
Go right ahead.
Yeah. Saeed, you know, Wasa. I have a farm, right? And that farm I have, about 4 years, I never get water on the line, right? And when I go to Wasa always said they're sending water in the line, sending water in the line. And up to today, they never send no water in the line at all. I have a big chicken farm.
What area is this?
Barako. Orapooch.
Orapooch, okay.
Yeah. And then I get 25,000 chicken dead on the big flood where he had on the 26th of June. And up to today, I never got compensation at all from the Ministry of Agriculture.
Wow. That is a big loss, my friend.
Yeah. And they come and take pictures all and they say they go pay me. Up to the day, we never get sent from them.
Wow.
At all. Yeah.
Thank you, my friend. You know, it's sad when you hear you lose something big as that, you know. It is so sad. And you see, this is where I just ask the minister or the Ministry of Agriculture, you know. Where are the support for the farmers? Where are the support for the people who have chicken pens or into fisheries? Where are the support for these people? You see, when a government comes into power and you know exactly what is the problem because you are fighting for this position. And you would promise the people that you would fix this, and you would fix that, and you would fix the next, and you would fix the other. And when you come into power, everybody disappointed. So when they start to rebel now, who you blaming? You cannot blame the people. Because you didn't perform as you said you will. Caller, good night.
Good night, sir.
Go right ahead.
I mean, our Prime Minister shut down the oil company in Trinidad and go on Barbados to talk about energy. For real? Serious? Really?
Thank you, my friend. Well, I guess there's something in Barbados that they need. I hope they get through. Because I myself asked the same question. You shut down part of the energy sector in Trinidad. But you're going to our next country now. Energy exploration. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night, Mr. Saieed. How are you, my brother?
Go right ahead.
I want to highlight two things. One, with this commoner where they have the chairman in Trinidad. This man knows nothing about downhole or outhole. He knows nothing about energy. I doesn't know why they picked this man to put in there. When they have a chairman, he must know what goes in the well and what comes out. If somebody go to me just doesn't know what to do or what instruction to give them.
You see, this is one of my problems, you know. Thank you, caller, for highlighting this. This is one of the problems that we face in Trinidad. Now, does the present chairman, who is an attorney now, does he have any background in energy? Does he have any background in the oil sector? If we encounter a problem in the oil industry, being the chairman of a board, do he know or does he know the correct question to ask? I mean, being an attorney, yes, you're qualified, you study law, you would study a degree in law, but we're talking about energy, we're talking about oil, we're talking about gas. And this is the problem we have in Trinidad. It's like we taking somebody who knows about agriculture and putting them in finance. You're taking somebody from finance and you're putting them to run water. That is why we always have a problem in each sector. Because you are not taking a lawyer and you're making them the attorney general. You need a criminal lawyer to be the attorney general to fight crime, to know what legislations to bring forward. This is what we need. I want to say a special good night to Anne-Marie, who is locked on Real Talk every night via Facebook. My dear, good night to you. Keep spreading Real Talk on your page. Let the public know, let local and regional viewers know that you are locked on. Thank you for locking on, my dear. You see, this is a problem we have in. Now listen this. Captain Gary Griffith have military training. And I agree with he being the commissioner of police. You know why? He have a background in military. So you find out he would be the proper individual to run the military section, to run the police section, to run strategic planning. He would know how to go about that. If you take, for instance, a bank manager and put them in the finance department, he will know exactly what to do. But you can't take a waterman to put in Wassa. You can't take a chicken man to put in energy department. This is the problem. Hence the reason why there is no growth. Because the wrong individual is in the wrong sector. Caller, good night.
Very good evening to you, Mr. Said.
To you also, my friend.
And on a lighter note, last week when I brought to your attention the situation on the highway leading to the Motor Vehicle Authority and the hazard and the dangers it was causing.
Yes.
A few days afterwards, and thanks to this program, a contractor milled the road and they did a perfect job fixing everything that needs fixing. So thanks to Real Talk. And another point quickly. So they have been talking about getting foreign help, assistance, to help the local police service in fighting crime.
Foreign crime fighters.
Some time ago, the talk was that it was in the public domain that they was going to get the Mexican authorities, the Mexican police, to help us fight crime here. Only today in Al Jazeera, they was talking about since January, the first half of this year, there have been 17,000 murders in Mexico. 17,000. Right? That was in Al Jazeera today. So we bring in people who can handle their own story to come and help.
You can't fix your own country.
That making no sense.
No.
And quite a lot of things not making any sense. Like we take a civil engineer and we put him in finance. We take a lawyer, we put him in energy. And this is how the story be going over and over and over. So thanks to Real Talk again. All the best.
Thank you. This is what I'm saying. Now, viewers, there are many things that Real Talk get done throughout Trinidad and Tobago, but we cannot highlight every single thing. But I know there are people in power who holds power in their hand that are locked on to Real Talk. And I want to say, thank God for the grace, and thank God for the power, and thank God for the finance that they have blessed Saieed with to create this program to help others. And I will continue. Hence the reason why I don't ask, I don't beg for people to advertise. If you see the program interesting and you want to advertise, not a problem. I want to say congratulations to Princestown MP Barry Padarat, which now be called Daddy, as he is now the father of a little baby girl. Congratulations to you, sir, on being a daddy. Viewers, we are almost out of time. We have probably about 10 seconds left. A rerun of this program is tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. on Synergy TV. We will be live Tuesday, that is tomorrow night. So tell your friends, tell your family, the #1 current affairs program is on Synergy TV from 7 to 8 p.m. You want to contact me, you have a problem, 339-1670 or 237-3135. Viewers, be safe. Good night.